What is up, everyone? It is Owen Shapiro. Okay, I'm wearing my Mbappe jersey right now. Okay, we got the Mbappe jersey. So, we're going to be talking about Mbappe's legacy versus Messi's legacy. Currently, Mbappe, he's been to two World Cups. Well, he's been to two World Cup finals, and he won one. And then he lost the second one versus Argentina, where he scored 3 points. Messi has been to two World Cup finals, lost the first one, didn't score any points in it, and won the second one, where he scored 2 points. Here's my take on it. I think Mbappe is the GOAT. Realistically, I think realistically speaking, Mbappe is the GOAT. Why? Because one, all right. And I'm saying like we're gonna change the whole thing once the World Cup, this one's over, to see like what it is. But I just think Mbappe had a higher peak at a younger age. I think club wise, Mbappe isn't as good as Messi club wise. But let's be honest here. Okay. Messi is not considered the greatest club player ever. Ronaldo is considered the greatest Champions League player ever. So it's kind of like, and Mbappe, he loved Ronaldo growing up. I think Mbappe, he is a swapped perspective of that. I think Mbappe is the greatest. I'm going to say this right now. Mbappe is the greatest national team player ever. World Cup player ever. I think on the other hand, where Ronaldo is the opposite greatest club player, Champions League player ever. So where does that leave Messi? I think, is Messi the modern day GOAT? Absolutely deserves it. He deserves to be what's called the GOAT. I just think Mbappe is the GOAT. You know, my Mbappe jersey, right? We got Mbappe, right? And my perspective on it too is, if Mbappe wins the World Cup final this year, it's solidified, it's done, it's over until someone proves otherwise. Messi had his final, which is great, but Mbappe just keeps getting better and better. That it's kind of, I think the difference between Messi and Mbappe, all right, Mbappe and Messi is closer than the distance between the second best player and the rest. Okay. I honestly think that Messi is the best, modern day best ever. He is. He just is. I mean, that's what he's generally considered. The Ronaldo fans love Ronaldo. I mean, Ronaldo's pretty much my favorite player. I love Ronaldo and Mbappe. I think Ronaldo is my most favorite ever because of his work ethic. I think Mbappe tries to be that, which I love. So I think that works out really well. I think Messi has everything that makes him the best ever. I think he does. I think on the other hand, though, I think Mbappe, his height is higher. And the farther we get in Mbappe's career, we'll see if it pans out to Messi's, right? And my perspective on it is that Mbappe has played at a higher level in the World Cup. And I think that if Messi, let's say, if Morocco destroys France, France doesn't score anything today, and let's say Argentina wins the World Cup. If Argentina wins the World Cup, I think it may be over and Messi's the GOAT. I just think that like Mbappe is playing so amazing. It's hard to say that someone's better than Mbappe. I mean, you can take the amount of goals Like, how many goals does the person have, right? But at the same time, it's like, how can you decide that as the deciding factor, right? Like, you have to look at like all around, like the rating of all around as a player. That's just my perspective. Uh, I think Messi is deserves to be the modern day best ever. I think Mbappe is the GOAT, and Ronaldo is the hardest working, which I love. So, what is Ronaldo's legacy right now? What is Ronaldo's legacy? I think Ronaldo's legacy is that he's the greatest Champions League player ever. Hardest worker, hardest working player, the player that completely changed the way we view goal scoring. I think what does Ronaldo have that stands different from the rest of all time soccer is that Ronaldo was the hardest worker. He put in the most effort. And not only that, he was the most artistic. Every time watching him, it was like art. I think he's the most artistic. He's like the Van Gogh of soccer. He's just every shot he took, every dribble was like a starry night. I mean, it was just wonderful, absolutely wonderful. And I think Ronaldo deserves to be considered the clutchest soccer player of all time. I'm saying it right here. Anyway, everybody, what are your thoughts? What else? Any other subjects? Vice, Miami Vice. Okay. I recently watched the Miami Vice movie, loved it. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's wedding sounded amazing. What else? Let's see. I mean, there's a lot of great movies. I mean, I've been watching Chris Stuckman's movie lately, which is pretty cool. Okay. But what are your thoughts, guys? I want to know everyone's thoughts and opinions because I think Mbappe is the GOAT. Messi deserves to be the modern day best ever. And Ronaldo is the clutchest soccer player of all time. I'm Owen Shapiro. I'm out. Stay cinematic.